Welcome back to the Amazing Things channel. Today, I'll be sharing with you guys another interesting and mysterious place located in the world. So do stay tuned to the video and hit that like button if you have enjoyed this video. Also, subscribe to the channel for more interesting content which will blow your mind away. Makli Necropolis occupies 10 square kilometers, housing at least 500,000 tombs. It stretches from Pir Patao at the southern end of the Makli Hills, northward in a roughly diamond shape. Its eastern edge is formed by the Makli Hills Ridge. The largest monuments are generally found at the southern edge of the sites, though the Sama tombs are found in the north. The site and nearby hills are said to derive their name from a legend in which a Haji pilgrim stopped at the site and erupted into a spiritual ecstasy, declaring the site to be a Makkah for him. The Sufi saint Sheikh Hamad Jamili is then said to have named the site Makli or Little Makkah after hearing the story of the pilgrim. The Sufi saint, poet, and scholar Sheikh Jamili established a Qadak or Sufi gathering site at Makli and was eventually buried there. The 14th century Trakan ruler Jam Tamchi venerated the saint and wished to be interred near the saint, beginning the tradition of using Makli as a funerary site. The site rose to prominence as a major funerary site under the rule of the Sama dynasty, who made their capital near Tata. The most architecturally significant tombs at the site date from around the time the Mughal era, between 1570 and 1640 CE. Makli Necropolis occupies 10 square kilometers, housing at least 500,000 tombs. It stretches from Pir Patao at the southern end of the Makli Hills, northward in a roughly diamond shape. Its eastern edge is formed by the Makli Hills Ridge. The largest monuments are generally found at the southern edge of the sites, though the Sama tombs are found in the north. Many of the tombs feature carved decorative motifs. The funerary architecture of the largest monuments synthesizes Muslim, Hindu, Persian, Mughal, and Gujarati influences in the style of the lower Sindh that became known as the Chakrandi style, named after the Chakrandi tombs near Karachi. The Chakrandi style came to incorporate slabs of sandstones, which were carefully carved by stonemasons into intricate and elaborate designs. The earliest tombs displayed 3 to 6 slabs of stone stacked on top of one another into the shape of a small pyramid. Evolving funerary architecture then incorporated small plinths. Some monuments feature corridors with roofs supported by intricately carved sandstone. By the 15th century, decorated rosettes and circular patterns began to be incorporated into the tombs. More complex patterns and Arabic calligraphy with biographical information of the interred body then emerged. Larger monuments dating from the later periods included corridors and some designs inspired by cosmology. Many cenotaphs are intricately carved. Pyramidal structures from the 16th century feature the use of minarets topped with floral motifs, in a style unique to tombs dating from the Turkic Trakan dynasty. Structures from the 17th century at the Lelo-shaped part of the cemetery feature large tombs that resemble Jain temples from afar, with prominent influence from the nearby regions of Gujarat. Several of the larger tombs feature carvings of animals, warriors, and weaponry, a practice uncommon to Muslim funeral monuments. Later tombs at the site are sometimes made entirely of brick, with only a sandstone slab. The larger structures in the most archetypal Chakrandi style features domed yellow sandstone canopies that were plastered white with wooden doorways, in a style that reflects Central Asian and Persian influences. The size of the dome denoted the prominence of the buried individual, with undersides embellished with carved floral patterns. The underside of some canopies featured lotus flowers, a symbol commonly associated with Hinduism. Some tombs came to feature extensive blue tile work typical of Sindh. The use of funerary pavilions eventually extended beyond Lower Sindh and influenced funerary architecture in neighbouring Gujarat. The tomb of Jan Nizamuddin's adoptive son Dara Khan resembles a Rajasthani fort and was built after his death in 1521. Dara Khan had been born a slave, but rose to prominence as a general after defeating an Argan army in battle. He was granted the title of Hero of Sindh and was eventually made Madru Maham, which is equivalent to a Prime Minister. The tomb of Ihsan Khan Hussain II is one of the most notable monuments at the site. The mausoleum of Ihsan Khan Hussain II Tarkhan, dated 1651, features a two-story stone building with cupolas and balconies. The tomb is said to have been built during Isa's lifetime upon completion. Legend states that Ihsan ordered the hands of the craftsmen to be cut off so that they would not be able to make another monument that rivals his own. The tomb of Mirza Buki Uzbek features a Central Asian style Iwan. The tomb of Jan Beg Tarkhan, dated 1600, is an octagonal brick structure whose dome is covered in blue and turquoise glazed tiles. Pavilion or canopy tombs are another typical Indo-Islamic architectural feature, as well as enclosure tombs. The tomb of Mirza Buki Uzbek features a Central Asian style Iwan. The tomb of Jan Beg Tarkhan, dated 1600, is an octagonal brick structure whose dome is covered in blue and turquoise glazed tiles. Pavilion or canopy tombs are another typical Indo-Islamic architectural feature, as well as enclosure tombs. The Mughal period is represented by many tombs on the southern side of Necropolis, including the mausoleum of Mirza Jani and Mirza Gabi Bak, that of Nabi Safar Khan, the enclosure of Mirza Bagi Beg Uzbek and Mirza Jan Baba, as well as the impressive restored tomb of Nawab Ihsan Khan Tarkhan the Younger. This is an interesting and fascinating place in the world. I would dare say this site is considered the Catacombs of Asia, and it will be a great place to visit and explore for your next holiday trip. With that, this marks the end of the video. Once again, do hit that like button if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned to more amazing content like this.